Okay, peptide hormones. So peptide, think protein. So these are hormones that are made from out of proteins. So they are going to be water soluble. The mechanism with peptide hormones is the second messenger system. And I don't know if you remember talking about that at all in AP1. But basically, we have our blood again, and we have our little hormone. And the hormone can go through the blood, no problem. It's water soluble. They're hydrophilic, so they don't need a carrier. And make our little cell here. So, of course, because this is a water-soluble peptide hormone, the receptor is going to be on the outside on the plasma membrane. This is a water-soluble chemical. It cannot go through the plasma membrane, okay, because it's hydrophilic. So it will come out and bind into the receptor of a cell that has that receptor. And it will start a second messenger cascade. So the hormone here is the first messenger. If there's a second, there had to be a first. So the hormone binding is the first messenger. When that binds, it causes a cascade of events that ends up into something called cyclic AMP. And there are other second messengers, but this is the most common. So cyclic AMP. The cyclic AMP, the CAMP, is the second messenger. The second messenger is what does the work. So basically, the second messenger can do a couple of things, but mainly it will activate things like enzymes. So it activates enzymes. It can also create more channels in the membrane. It can turn on genes. It can do all kinds of things. But when it does this, it can activate a lot of enzymes. It can open a lot of channels, that type of thing. So the mechanism is very fast, and the effect is big. It's big all at once. So where the steroid hormone is a 1-to-1, one hormone is one protein, the peptide hormone is a 1-to-X ratio. Whoops. Ratio is what I meant. So ratio, which is hormone to product. So one hormone could create one product, or 10, or 100, or 1,000. So that is an amplified effect, and that is the benefit of the peptide hormone. It can provide an amplified effect, where steroid hormones can't. It's just one to one. You got one protein, you want another one, you got to have more hormone. This one hormone can cause a vast array of things. All right, so that is the peptide hormone. Peptide hormones, again, are water soluble, can be amplified, fast in effect, cause the second messenger system effect, the receptors on the outside of the cell because it is hydrophilic. Steroid hormones, slower, 1-to-1 ratio, receptor inside the cell, causes protein synthesis. All right, so the last type of hormone is the amino acid hormone.